Welcome back to Under Oath. Today we're interviewing Cory Hardrict from American Sniper and Brotherly Love. Cory, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Thank you. Thanks for having me.
So I know you're doing the premiere for Tyler Perry's new movie.
Yes, we had the premiere last night in New York City. I mean, it was fantastic. You know, everything about it was amazing, just from the setup to just the atmosphere. It was genuine love in the room. Everyone was happy, and then the movie was amazing as well. So, you know, I'm still dreaming about last night. You know, it was really, really good time. And just to see the movie on the big screen for the first time, the crowd's reaction, you know, it's a surreal moment. You know, it's a blessing just to be a part of something this special. And I don't take it for granted or take it lightly. So I'm very blessed to be living my dreams, you know?
Yeah. I mean, there are cool things. You know, when you're a TV show, that's great. But being able to walk a red carpet, has that be a much different feeling?
Yeah, I love it all. But there's something about, like I say, a feature film, and you definitely walking that carpet. And this is the first film where, you know, I have a backdrop where my face is plastered all on the backdrop on the carpet. You know what I'm saying? So that's something that, you know, you can only dream to happen. So like I said, it's just like I'm dreaming, like I'm just walking, dreaming right now that what happened last night, you know, and people really responded to the film. They really enjoyed it. They enjoyed my performance as well. And, you know, shout out to Mr. Tyler Perry for making all of this happen. And he actually texted me this morning and told me that he loved me, and he's very, very proud of me. So, like I say, you know, I'm speechless. I'm still speechless. I'm blessed just to be in this position, and I don't take it lightly. I'm looking forward to just doing great things.
Well, why don't you tell me a little bit about the movie?
Yeah, it's an emotional roller coaster from the opening scene. You got to watch this opening scene because it kind of sets the tone for the whole movie of what you're into, what you're in for. And like I said, it's two different families, you know, on both other sides of the tracks, and one supported her family and one supported my family. And we just, you know, it's all because of me. You know, she gets fed up. Ava gets fed up with my, you know, how I treat her. But the reason why I treat her the way I did is because I was, you know, dealing with childhood trauma that I never healed. And if you don't heal that, you know, it can bleed into your adult relationships. And, you know, she just got fed up, and she got the courage to leave and the strength to go find her happiness and peace. And it turns into something else, you know, and, you know, but at the end of the day, it's all about, you know, what she wanted at the end of the day that I didn't give her. And like I say, you're in for a great ride, and this film is very entertaining. It's a slice of real life. You know, I'm sure people do have these type of relationships, and it shows that. And that's what I loved about this film.
Now, you've been in some amazing productions. You know, your agent calls you up and says, hey, listen, does Tyler Perry want you to audition, or do you just go, hey, listen, this is your role if you want it?
Well, this is how it happened. Megan Good, who's like a sister of mine, told Tyler Perry, you know, that I was a great actor. And, you know, he asked her who she would like to work with, and she said Cory Hardrict. So I got the phone call from Tyler Perry, and it went like, boy, this is Tyler Perry. How you doing? You know, and that voice sounded just like it did in the movies in his interviews. So I said, wow, this is Tyler Perry calling me early in the morning. He said he was a fan. He watched some movies of mine, and he would love for me to work with him on this project, read the script. I had like 2 days, and I read it and I did it, and it was the best decision I ever could have made for my career. And here I am today. So that's how it happened. So I didn't audition. I got that phone call.
I know Tyler has a studios down in Atlanta. Is that where you shot it?
Yes, we shot at TPS Studios. We shot some on location in Atlanta, and then we shot location in Savannah, Georgia.
Man, Savannah's fun. Beautiful city.
Savannah, yeah. His studios are just like, he has the White House on his studios. You know, this studio is like a village, like a small city. I'm like, oh my goodness, you can live there. You know, it's just like, I was just in awe of everything. You know, how nice it was. It was so clean, and he had these sound stages and these trailers. I had like the Eddie Murphy, Brad Pitt trailer. It was like 3 levels. I was like, Mr. Perry spoiled me. I can't go back to a honey wagon ever again in my life. A double banger. I gotta have. I'm just like, they had your boiled eggs, my fresh juices every day, oatmeal, and it was all like, man, I love working for Mr. Perry.
I can't even imagine the day after you get done with the movie and you wake up and where are my fresh juices?
Right. I had to order them. Right, they weren't delivered to me. I had to get them off of Postmates when I went back to LA. So
I think about being on location. I talk to actors all the time. They go, well, I was in Atlanta. Oh, I'm in Savannah. I'm all over. You know, is it weird for you to wake up somewhere that's not your home, or do you just get used to it?
well, I'm used to it. I've been doing this for like 30 years, and that's a part of the business and job. You know, you travel and you got to go and do it. And I love I love every aspect of it. You know, I miss my children, but at the same time, this is who I do it for. And, you know, they understand I'm trying to, leave a legacy behind for my kids. And, their father has to be at his best. So, my son understands that. And, I have my children right by my side. So this is that inspires me to keep going.
Yeah, my daughter my daughter just entered a theater program, and it's hard for me to tell her how tough it's going to be and still be ridiculously supportive. If your kids say to you, hey, listen, I want to follow you, Dad, I mean, do you say yeah, or do you go, hey, listen, my advice would be become a doctor?
No, I'm definitely the type of parent where whatever my kids wants to do, I'll support them. Like my son wants to go to the NBA, and then that's a big, big dream, right? But I'm the type where I dream big, so I'm going to allow my son to do the same. So if he wants to go, I'm going to put him in position with the right trainers. I got him an agility trainer. I got him with Chris Johnson Hoops. He trains like LeBron James and big NBA stars. So I put him in the right places. And I said, the rest is on you, son. You got to work hard, But if you do that, you set yourself up to be in a great position to get to the NBA, but you have to work for it. And I'm all for it, swing big. You only have one life. So take the chance, be fearless, and don't let nobody tell you what you can't do. If you envision it, you dream it, just go for it. And next thing you know, that's how dreams come true.
You've worked with Tyler Perry. You've worked with Clint Eastwood. I can't even imagine the difference in directors. I mean, does that even come into your mind when you think about it, or is it just the same product?
Well, they're similar in a lot of ways. And as far as one take or shoot a rehearsal, Mr. Clint Eastwood was, the rehearsal, he can shoot it. It won't even tell you. If he got it, he'll move on. But it's at the most one take. We were doing one take action scenes on American Sniper, which is unreal, and we're shooting 8-hour days with all these explosion scenes. So Clint doesn't mess around. So when I got the opportunity to work with Mr. Perry, and it was similar as far as the shooting style and, one take, I was prepared because I've already done it, on multiple films with Mr. Eastwood. So, I love that because you got to go off of instinct. You got to go off, this passion, you got to put it all in. You got to put it all into that take because you don't know if it's going to make the film. So you got to give it all you got with Clint. So when I got that with Mr. Tyler Perry, I stepped right into a space that I was familiar with, and I just went for it.
Now, you mentioned action scenes and everything else like that, and I always, a lot of actors, they do their own stunts or they do, things are a little dangerous. What was the most surprising thing that ever happened on a set where you go, hey, maybe I'm going to let the stunt man do this?
Oh, well, I was doing a film called Spectral, and I jumped off a tank. I thought it was like 5 feet. I wound up landing 10 feet, and I tore my meniscus. And I filmed the next month and a half with a torn meniscus, and I didn't say a word. I didn't go to the hospital. I didn't go to the doctor. I just limped and got surgery back in Los Angeles. And I said, I will never, if the stunt double, and my stunt double was on the side eating sandwiches, and he was looking at me trying to do all these stunts, and I'm like, there's some stuff I will do, but definitely, I commend like Tom Cruise for doing all these stunts. But I will use a stunt double next time. I learned my lesson.
Now, I'm sure a lot of people come up to you, a lot of young people, and they want to know what they have to do to have a career like yours. What kind of advice would you give to somebody who comes up to you? They're 20 years old. They want to do this for a living. What is the first thing that you tell them?
Well, I tell them, if this is what you want to do, don't let nobody tell you you can, but also work on your craft, perfect your craft, study, take some classes, take some theater, because I did theater in Chicago and I did scene study in Chicago. And, I watch a lot of movies also. That has helped me. That was been my process. I watch a ton of film and watch your favorite actors as well. But, perfect the craft, because when you get that chance and that shot, it only takes one. And if you're prepared, you're setting yourself up for success. So I just say keep it simple and keep the main thing the main thing. And I've always done that. It's always been about the work for me, not the theatrics of what it looks like to be an actor or a celebrity. I don't really believe in that side of it more than the work and, doing an amazing job and, treating every project like it's my first, also treating it like it's my last. So that would be my advice of, just taking the overall stairs approach.
Well, I appreciate that, Cory, and I look forward to talking to you again, and good luck with the movie.
Thank you so much. Thank you for your time.